I used to really obsess about my height. I would watch a bunch of YouTube videos online, like black pill videos, where they would say if you're under 6 feet, you're cooked. You're cooked. There would be like these montages of like women on TikTok posting like if he's not 6 foot, then I'm out or something like that, right? I would just every day watch these videos and I would just feel bad, feel terrible. And then I got into my first relationship and the girl was taller than me. And that taught me that height is important, but it's not everything. So don't treat it like it is. There's not really much you can do to improve your height. If you're not like sleeping and eating healthy, then you're not maximizing your height, right? So make sure to do those things and then maybe you can complain, but height is not everything. And we're gonna talk about how to overcome that in this video. If you don't know me already, my name is Dale the Legend, and I help young men build their dream social lives. I've made hundreds of friends in college, throw large weekly events, and run a club with over 40 members. I remember back in my first semester of college, I would go to parties every week, like 2 to 3 times a week. And it was like my #1 goal to get girls. I had a group of guys, we would get to the party, would huddle up in a circle and we'd be like, all right, you ready? Bet. And then we would like split off and all like try to talk to girls. And I remember that every one of those guys, they were all 6 foot. I was the only short guy there. All of them 6 feet. 6 feet or more. I think my friend was 6'4". Yeah, like they were all like super tall compared to me. And every single time I would go to the party, they would get girls, and I wouldn't. And I just felt so like sad, bro, because I was always like comparing myself to them. Like, damn, I'm not as tall as them. I'm not as attractive. I'm not as confident. Every single time, I just felt bad, and I would complain about it to them. I remember there's this one day I was just like, damn, like I just suck at talking to girls. I can't talk to girls or whatever. I get no girls. And they were looking at me and they were like, bro, Dale, what are you talking about? You sent us a video of you with the girl last night. And I hear that, I'm like, what? What the heck are you talking about? And I pull up my phone, I go on Snapchat, and sure enough, there's a video of me in the party going like, yeah, 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 yeah. And there's a girl next to me getting hype. And I look closer and I'm like, wait, I remember this girl. She came up to me last night and she said, hey, excuse me, I can't find my friends. Now my boys hear that and they're like, yo, Dale, what did you say next? And I was like, I said, good luck finding them. And they were like, yo, Dale, are you stupid, bro? What are you doing? She wanted you, bro. She was trying to talk to you, bro. And I was like, oh, shoot, what? What? They were like, Dale, good luck finding them is what I say to the gay guy when he tries to hit on me, bro. Like, what are you doing? Yo, what are you doing? I was like, yo, nah. This girl was trying to talk to me, right? And I instantly, like instinctually, automatically shut her down. Good luck finding them. And yeah. Like, bro, what? That was my goal, to get girls, to talk to girls. And a girl literally came up to me, wanted to talk to me. And I sold. In fact, I sold so hard, I didn't even know like that it was an opportunity. I didn't even know this girl wanted to talk to me, bro. I literally just didn't even regard it. When I was talking to my friends, I told them, yeah, I suck at talking to girls. I get no girls. When there was a girl trying to talk to me, like I completely forgot about that moment. Why? I started to ask myself this question. Why? It's because I saw myself as an unattractive person. I'm too short. I'm not confident enough. I'm not attractive. I said those things to myself every day. I believed those things. So my brain didn't even regard it as real when a girl came and tried to talk to me, because I'm unattractive and that doesn't happen. And as I continued to go to parties, I realized like, wait, I am good at talking to girls. I talk to girls all the time at the party. I know girls at the party. I noticed like girls would come up to me, they would like grab my hand and I didn't know what to do. So I would just stand there, but I realized like, yo, I'm supposed to like, you know what I'm saying? Like twirl her around or something like that. I'm supposed to like actually lock in. But this entire time, because I believed I was unattractive, any opportunity that I got, I just threw out the window, bro. So instead of obsessing about my height, which I can't really change, I need to fix my mindset. You have to see yourself as attractive. You have to see yourself as confident. And if you do that, you'll become it. If you tell yourself, I'm attractive, I'm confident, and you go out there, you take care of yourself, you go to the gym, you follow your goals, right? You change the way you see yourself. And when you speak to girls, when you speak to people, you're going to be more confident. Focus on that. Focus on improving yourself. Your height, you can't change, bro. You can't change. Don't cry about it, bro. You literally cannot change it, bro. And if it's that bad, then marry a girl who's 6 foot so your son can be tall. But I'm sorry, bro. If you're not tall, You're not tall, bro. Like that's just how it is. But that's okay. It's not everything. It's important, sure. Maybe you'd be more attractive if you were more tall, but again, we can't control that. So let's focus on what we can control. We can dress better. We can do our hair. You know what I'm saying? Get the nice haircuts going. You know what I'm saying? Like make sure our face is good. Make sure we get those muscles. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on it. You know what I'm saying? We getting there. We getting there. Make sure you're confident. Work on your goals. Like there's so many things that we can do. So let's focus on what we can do, man. We're on this journey, bro. Let's enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you want to learn more about improving your social skills, you can check out my course in the first link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in this video. Yeah, yeah, yeah.